actually reported that he was in fact making much more. He is in fact making much more than 1.2 million a year. Apparently, Edge signed a $3 million per year WWE deal after he had started talks with Tony Khan about going to AEW. Apparently, that contract would have ended earlier this year, but due to the torn tricep that kept him out of action, I think that happened during his match with Randy Orton, the greatest match ever. It was delayed. Apparently, Khan, before Edge's latest contract, which I believe was a three-year deal, had offered less than $3 million a year, and WWE topped that. Now, there's a lot of talk that maybe he's going to show up at All In at Wembley Stadium after his contract expires tonight. AEW might be willing to offer more than $3 million at this point. We know with WWE being taken over by Endeavor next month, they're known as a cheap company as far as paying fighters in UFC. So maybe they wouldn't offer as much. But maybe it is time for him to retire. Ron Hutchinson, Edge's trainer, said that Edge is pretty sure tonight's match with Sheamus will be the last match of his career. However, let's be honest here. Sheamus hasn't held the world title for 15 years. He's 45. I mean, he's a good wrestler, but I mean, that's a very lackluster match to go out on. This would be a good way to end his WWE career, end it in Toronto, then go on to AEW, where he would be an even bigger star and get more opportunities, because let's face it, I've also heard Edge say he wants another world title run. They're not going to give him Roman Reigns' title. There's no way in hell they're going to give him Roman Reigns' title. Could they give him Seth Rollins' title? That's pretty much meaningless, as it's just a title that's been invented because they don't want Roman Reigns to drop a title. Maybe, but it's not a real world title. Whereas in AEW, I could definitely see him going over a guy like CM Punk or MJF and having a good run, and they need more top stars there. Apparently, he had originally hoped they would have SummerSlam in Toronto this year and end at SummerSlam. But I truly think, and let's put up the poll here. I did have a poll. I put it up yesterday. Over 1,000 people voted on it. 44% thinks he's going to show up at Wembley Stadium with Christian in London for All Elite Wrestling. 24% think he's going to stay with WWE through the new Endeavor ownership. 32% thinks he's going to retire forever. He's 49 years old. I know he saved his money. He's also an actor, and a very good actor. But yeah, or they could make up another title for him. I actually think that Edge as AEW champion would help the prestige of the AEW title. He wouldn't have to work a hard schedule there. He could finish with Christian. I've heard Gangrel say Gangrel wanted to have one match, and Edge possibly wanted to have another match with Gangrel. We know that AEW brings back guys like that more than WWE. And they do go to Toronto. They sold out that same building that WWE is in tonight for Forbidden Door. So Edge, if you happen to see this, which I know you watched at least the video of Al Perez talking to me about you on this channel, where Al's kid thought that Edge was his favorite wrestler, and then when Al brought his kid up to Edge when they were randomly at a gym together, Edge marked out for Al Perez, and then Edge confirmed that was a true story on Twitter. So if he sees this, I actually hope you go to AEW, because WWE is so scripted and overproduced, and I really am for the health of the wrestling business, I think he could give AEW a boost. And I don't want to see him, as an Edge fan, I don't want to see him retire against Sheamus. I like Sheamus, but you guys tell me what you think. But to me, that's a crappy match to go out on. That's not That's not one of his guys that he's feuded with, and it's not like it's if you're facing Roman Reigns and you have a match like Sami Zayn had, where you take Roman Reigns to the edge, and then you don't make it. That's a better retirement match than a guy that's. I mean, he's good, but he's fairly flat right now, Sheamus, and I do like him, but not for Edge's retirement opponent. But you guys, let me know what you think. I'm out of here. I got to hit the gym and hopefully head out for another run. Have a good day. Oh, Piper wants to say goodbye too. My trusty mascot, Piper. She's ready to go out and be babysat while I'm at the gym.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Twitter